Hi, everybody. First of all, I wanted to thank you so much for your incredible feedback. I know how busy you are, and so it means a lot to me to have this from you. We'll do it one question at a time, and I'm not going to read over all of them. I'll just let you read them, and I'll make a few comments. But what do you value so far in the course? So you can see some of it is the time to explore not only topics, but to each other's ideas as well. I'm so glad somebody said that the course has been helpful in preparing them for the Action Research Project. This is only the second time I'm teaching this course, and Dr. McNair has taught it for years. So I think I definitely have done better this year than I did last year because I didn't quite know what I was doing. And I do now, but and just so you know, the idea isn't just to get you ready to do next semester, but it's also getting you ready to do action research in your own classrooms, because we're doing action research all the time. And whether, we might do it in the back of our minds, like, oh, Johnny's always late. Let's figure out why and what we can do about it. But when you do it in a real life situation and do part of it on paper at least, that's action research. And you're actually figuring out what you can do and what's going to work and what won't. You get to do it through your own pace. Obviously, there's due dates. I'm glad that the slideshows are good. I always think it's funny because it just depends on people's experience and their personalities and stuff. But it's very informative and easy to follow. And the next one, it's a little confusing. So, I hoped I had done better with this. But if there's something specific I could do to make it more less confusing and more, obvious, just send me an email, because I'd be happy to have that specific feedback about what you want to know. You know what? I normally do at least one optional synchronous class. I'm teaching 5 courses this semester, which is the most I've ever taught. And a number of us had to jump in because we had hired somebody and they decided not to take the job. So 4 or 5 of us are all chipping in. It's just kind of hard. But I will say this. If I have enough people email me that they would like to get together, I'll go ahead and do it. And if I only get 1 or 2 people, I'll get together with them. So keep that in mind. The next one is, this was, by the way, the feedback about how the course is taught. And the next one is content. Okay, so people seem to generally like the content and feel that it's relevant. The PowerPoints could be a little more in depth. Okay, so again, if you could give me an example, I want the PowerPoints to be in depth, not overwhelmingly so, but most of the people seem to be, the whole thing does seem overwhelming at the beginning, because many of you, if not most of you, have never done any action research, at least specifically for a course. And then, what feedback do you have about the assignments in Moodle? We have time to conference and discuss each assignments. So far have been relevant and spaced out pretty well. Yes, you've noticed that when I have my log set up, which I do for every course, you have a green done button that shows after you've viewed a document. And it's just the way that I've learned to set up Moodle. Adequate amount of time. Moodle's very helpful. what I have done and what needs to be done. Same thing everybody is saying here. Yeah, okay, so good. And then people didn't say much in terms of the other, what else do you have? So again, thank you so much. And also, again, if you have some specific things you want me to do differently, email me. If you would like to meet with me as as more of a whole class, then send me an email about that. This is the first semester in some time that I just have felt that I've got too much grading and too many courses in order to be able to do that. But I have to say I don't feel good about that. So anyway, thank you so much for your feedback.